Welcome everyone to Eagle TV's Halloween special. Yeah, that voice isn't gonna work. Man, I hate having to do this show all alone today. I can't be scary. I can't do this alone. I just wish there was some way I could make the Halloween special actually special. Okay. That was scary.
Yeah, I know, right? Snap out of it, man.
You know, nothing's better than a good scare this time of year. Spooky ghosts and monsters. In fact, I heard there are some slippery, slimy creatures in Miss Hess's room.
Yeah, she has anemones. Anemone? I can't say it. Just watch this creature feature starring everyone's favorite slimy monsters beneath the sea.
All right, so we had last year, Dr. E came in from the Marine Biological Laboratory, and she talked with our students about the research she's doing on the regeneration in sea anemones and how they're hoping to apply that to humans. She was very impressed with the kids, and so she donated sea anemones to the ESC, and the ESC offered them to teachers in the area. We were the first to actually put in our dib to get some.
With our group, we're going to kind of amputate parts of them and see how much is going to regrow, or how much we can take off and it still is going to regrow.
So we are looking at how light affects spawn rates, and we know that dark light, they reproduce more in dark light, but we want to look for a perfect sweet spot, so we want to split them up into different, colonies, and we're going to subject them to different degrees of light and see spawn rates and see how that differs.
The first part of our research, we're going to be doing two different things. We're going to be food dyeing the anemones, and then we're also going to be breeding them. I don't know much about the breeding, so it's going to be a learning process as we go.
So for food dyeing, we're just going to put them in two separate containers, and half of it will be for breeding and then the other half will be the food dyeing. And we know the sea anemones absorb the dye that you put in the water, so it'll be interesting to see the concentration and what they absorb.
I'm learning with my students, and when they came in, I had 4 students who stepped up. 2 of them said they'd be responsible for raising and growing the brine shrimp, which is what get fed to the sea anemones, and then 2 of them took over the sea anemones themselves, which involve a lot of care.
So we change the anemones' waters after every feeding because they're really sensitive and naturally they're in a saltwater environment. So we take 50 milliliters of instant ocean and then mix it with 1 liter of purified water, and then that sits overnight for 12 hours, and then we take the anemones out of their current tanks and transfer them into new bowls with fresh water.
That was cool and creepy and gross. They literally grow their body parts back.
Yeah, that could be cool if I could do that, or if you could do that.
Speaking of giving life, we want to take your blood for the blood drive, that is. Red Cross will be in A111 and A112 on Wednesday to remove blood from any willing students, to invite them in and sign up for a time slot. Check out the post on Student Square. Hit up sign up on the bottom of the post and pick the time that works best for you. Ah! Who are you?
I was literally in the comments. I have no idea how this happened.
I'm scared. Hold me.
Fundamental process in digital photography and videography, and also in various forms of digital image capture and display that aims to correct color casts so the colors and the captured image appear true to life. Nevaeh, what is white balancing?
White balancing is telling the camera what color white is.
I guess I'll take that answer. So as I was saying...
So the team in the control room tells us that these strange signals keep popping in and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. But before we get interrupted again, let's check in with some GlenOak students and see what films we should be watching this scary season.
Well, I do love a good scary film, but this Halloween special seems a little chopped, and it's kind of making me second guess my love of the season. Yeah.
What's your favorite scary movie, GlenOak?
Probably The Shining, because it was the first one I ever saw.
It's The Long Walk by Stephen King.
Late Night with the Devil. My favorite scary movie is Scream.
Probably Scary Movie, I ain't even gonna lie.
My favorite scary movie is Monster House.
Probably the new Black Phone 2.
Insidious.
Sharknado.
Terrifier. I really like the Saw movies.
My favorite scary movie is The Substance.
My favorite horror movie is It. Pinocchio 964.
My favorite scary movie is Pet Sematary.
28 Days Later.
Annabelle is Chucky.
My favorite scary movie is The Conjuring.
My favorite scary movie is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Saw.
Scream 6.
The Conjuring.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Monster House.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Conjuring.
Black Phone.
The Leprechaun.
Halloween or The Rise of Chucky.
Jurassic Park. Scary Movie 3.
Is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Friday the 13th.
Who changed my clothes? We have some important announcements and dates for you, Eagle Nation. Boys basketball tryouts will take place this Friday, October 31st. That's today.
And bowling tryouts will be held on Monday, November 3rd, Tuesday, November 4th, and Thursday, November 6th at Eastbury Bowling Center from 3 to 5. Please plan to attend all 3 dates. You can also find information on our GlenOak Bowling Facebook page.
This holiday season, the Red Cross Club will be collecting donations for troops in Iraq to send them care packages filled with items from their very own wish list. You can help by donating small, thoughtful items like laundry pods or sheets, liquid IV, SPF lip balm, sunglasses, and even fun things like neon Play-Doh. Donation boxes are located by the help desk near door 17, and we'll be collecting donations until Monday, November 11th at 2:10 p.m. Every item counts and helps us send a little comfort from home to those serving overseas. And I have no idea who you are or how you got here. Why are you wet? And why are you wearing a raincoat? Hello? This doesn't even surprise me anymore. It's like one of those old holiday specials that cycles all the different characters through different roles. You know, half of them the student body hasn't even met yet. So if anyone's watching, they are rightfully confused. Sorry.
You know, you really shouldn't be on your phone on a plane.
Alex? Alex. Alex, there's an eagle on the wing! On that terrifying note, that's all we have for you on this special October 31st, 2025 edition of Eagle TV. And I'm alone. Keep soaring or whatever. Actually, it's kind of nice after what we endured going through this. It's quiet and... Guys? Guys? Hello? Where'd everybody go? Guys! We did it! That's a wrap.
What's the problem? Come on. I'll walk you to Miss Lakin's class.
Okay. That was scary.
Yeah, I know, right?
When were you going to slap me?
I supposed to slap you?
I'm so lightheaded. Oh. Oh, and you're supposed to slap me.
Yeah. What the? What?
You have to slap me after a while.
Oh. What the?
I'm actually so lightheaded right now. That